Join me as I take on the challenge of spending a night with this haunted object to see if it really gives me nightmares. There's something about haunted objects that's just so fascinating. It's like they have this power to draw us in and make us wonder if the stories are true. The central challenge here is whether this haunted object truly has the power to give nightmares, or if it's just a myth. People have been talking about this object for years, claiming it causes all sorts of terror in their dreams. Some say it's just a stupid story. But what if it's not? What if this thing really does have some kind of dark energy that can affect our subconscious? The object itself looks pretty innocuous, just a small antique doll with a creepy face. But don't let its appearance fool you. The stories surrounding it are pretty chilling. People who've spent the night with it claim to have had the worst nightmares of their life. And some even say they've seen the doll move on its own. Many of these stories are pretty similar, with people describing a sense of unease as soon as they bring the doll into their home. They'll start to feel like they're being watched, and then the nightmares begin. It's like the doll is somehow tapping into their deepest fears and bringing them to life in their dreams. Despite all these claims, there's still no concrete evidence that the doll actually causes nightmares. It could all just be a product of people's imaginations, fueled by the creepy stories and the doll's unsettling appearance. The history of the haunted object is pretty murky, but from what I've gathered, it's been around for decades. People who've claimed to have experienced nightmares after being near it share similar stories of waking up in a cold sweat, with a sense of dread that lasts long after they've woken up. There are even some who believe the doll is haunted by a malevolent spirit, one that feeds on people's fear and terror. Stories of people who've experienced nightmares after being near the doll are plentiful, and they all seem to follow a similar pattern. They'll bring the doll into their home, feeling a sense of excitement and curiosity, and then they'll start to feel this creeping sense of dread. It's like the doll is watching them, waiting for them to fall asleep, so it can start working its magic. Some people claim to have seen the doll move on its own, and others say they've heard strange noises coming from it. While these claims are pretty hard to verify, they do add to the doll's creepy reputation. Whether or not you believe in the supernatural, it's hard to deny that this doll has a pretty disturbing aura about it. The folklore surrounding the doll is also worth exploring, with some people believing it was created by a witch who infused it with dark magic. Others claim it was just a regular doll that was somehow imbued with a malevolent spirit. Whatever the truth may be, it's clear that this doll has a reputation for being one of the most haunted objects out there. One story that really stands out is from a woman who claimed to have had a nightmare so vivid. She woke up with scratches all over her body. She said the doll was sitting on her bedside table, staring at her with its cold, dead eyes. It's stories like these that make you wonder if there's really something to this haunted object business. Another compelling story is from a guy who said he felt an intense sense of dread as soon as he brought the doll into his home. He tried to brush it off as mere paranoia, but the feeling only intensified as the night wore on. He ended up having a nightmare so bad, he woke up screaming and didn't sleep for the rest of the night. The evidence surrounding the doll is largely anecdotal, but it's hard to deny the sheer number of people who claim to have had negative experiences with it. Whether or not you believe in the supernatural, it's clear that this doll has a profound effect on people's psyche. Some people even claim to have captured evidence of the doll's paranormal activity on camera, with footage showing it moving on its own or strange orbs floating around it. While this evidence is far from conclusive, it does add to the doll's mystique and makes you wonder if there's really something to this haunted object business. The mystery and allure of this haunted object are undeniable, and its potential effects on people's psyches are very real. Whether or not you believe in the supernatural, it's hard to deny the power of this doll to evoke feelings of fear and unease. If you've had any experiences with haunted objects, be sure to share them in the comments below. And if you're interested in more content like this, be sure to check out my other videos on the supernatural.